It now says we are live, both on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Mr. Ben, welcome in. This is day 13. This is our guide to Anomaly. We have every single DLC of Rimworld enabled. We have lightly modded.
Pretty flarkin' impressive.
Yeah, it's a rocket. We're playing 500% difficulty on the highest difficulty setting, which is losing is fun. And then we're playing no pause as well. So welcome in. Let's go ahead and load on in. It's been a few days since I played, so I have to check and see what's going on. Can't remember what kind of state we left this thing in. All right, we have 23. One is a ghoul. 2 are kids. One's a baby. We have 5 prisoners. Are we actually trying to make them prisoners? This one's set to maintain only. Looks like we're putting peg legs on them. Maintain only. We're converting that one. Converting that one. Okay, so we're trying to convert to... Looks like we just killed some devourers. Ooh, we have a shuttle score. Oh yeah, we're bringing in devourers. Okay. What else is going on? How are we doing on food? It's like we got twisted meat. All right, so we're in need of meat. Let's go ahead and... Do we have a cook that can make twisted meat into good stuff? 16, we do. All right, so we're going to cook lavish meals. And we're going to make that out of twisted meat and see what that does for us. Oh, you did find some meat somewhere. All right. Here comes some yummy meals. Let's not do that forever. Let's do that for 50 meals. Just keep those in the fridge in case we start starving. Oh, we have pemmican in here. We don't want pemmican stored in our fridge because pemmican will not go bad. My TTS is not on. Yeah, let me get that switched back on. So the command is TTS on. And that should do it. Oops. There we go. Test.
Test.
Woohoo! Test. Thank you for letting me know. We fixed it. What other animals do? Oh my goodness, look at all those devourers we have. Okay, we're going to set everyone to hull.
No worries.
And we're going to expand this. So we got some people that are upset. We got a baby crying. That doesn't help, so let's play with the baby. All right, they're hauling in now. Oh, pesky, take out this warg. Yawners, you're starting a social fight with Gabrielle. What the heck, Yawners? What over? Gabrielle compared Yawners to a cat. Drove Yawners into a rage. Oh no. Out for blood. I'll show you a cat. Oh no. Gabrielle just laid her out. Here, rescue her real fast, thanks.
I'm out for blood.
You're bloody. Nothing permanent. That's fine. You'll be fine. Pesky did her great job. Why don't you come in, Pesky? We have a toxic pack sitting here. Fine. Oh, this is what's keeping our fridge full. We need to get people producing that. And we need to, let's see, how close are we to allying people? Let's actually go get some food or something. Let's load this up with things that we don't need. Dread leather's great for leveling up our crafters. Sell the flake. It's a lot of psychoid. It's funny, I've only been away from Rimworld for a few days, but I feel sluggish playing right now. Gabrielle, you need some tending. What are our doctors doing? Oh, you were running to get medicine or something? Yeah, we're out of medicine. Yonners is set to get medicine. And now we have no medicine. Well, let's see. Weagle, come tend to Gabrielle. Thanks. I think I only have one doctor. I do have two. Thinking we're gonna need more drug labs set up. Can't finish loading it. That's fine. All right. Who are we gonna send out to trade? Send Duke. Is it loaded? It is.
What's the longest you've ever gone without playing Rimworld since you started streaming? Any withdrawals?
I think probably like a week. And yeah, for sure. But you know, Twitch helps with that. Pesky, welcome in. Because then you can watch people playing. Let's go trade with this one.
Pesky, hey there, Yonner Wiggle.
Pesky with the 30 stream streak. Thank you, Pesky. Appreciate it so much. Oh, don't sell the go juice. Don't sell your tea. We needed food. And Nutrimine.
Hola.
Hola, bonjour.
Hey, your nurse. QTW was Wiggle. Hey, Christy.
Christy, welcome in. Components. All right, we got lizard meat. Let's head back. This is part of Odyssey. This is our first little shuttle trip. And go ahead and let all that out. We still got a bunch of devourers to butcher, so we need to get on that. They have 23 hours left. Conversion. Rosnov. Alright, so if you guys aren't in the Rimworld community in here, you can do exclamation join to become part of our group.
Go for the eyes!
Yo! If it's not the person calling a cat. Gabrielle, you just got into a fight with Yonners. You called her a cat. She's like, I'll show you a cat.
Am I still a ghouly ghoul?
You are. You're the ghouliest ghoul. And check this out. You have ghoul plating and an adrenal heart.
Gabriel,
Just
you
chilling
and
in
I
our
were at
fridge.
each other's throats. You won.
Indeed. Gabrielle has that little bit better of melee skill. But you guys are friends now. Check this out.
Amazed.
See, you guys are friends. Yawners with Gabrielle. You had a Carthitic fight. You got plus 38. He rescued you. See? See? And then over on this side, harmed you, but you had a Carthitic fight. So, you know, you guys like fighting a little bit.
Gabriel and I bond over friendly punches.
No one drew a knife. No one pulled out the gun. It was just a, you know, friendly discussion with fists. All right, let's paste that there. And then let's get our cooks going. Okay, we need to sell this twisted meat. Let's load up as much as possible. Linzar.
Do you imagine you'd be a smelly
Inspiration.
ghoul, a slimy ghoul, or a wrinkly ghoul? Choose one.
Probably everything but the slimy. Smelly and wrinkly. Can't imagine the ghoul showers. Alright, I'm going to say no psychoid on here. We need room for our food. Alright, now we're going to ship this to the pigs, because we're still trying to get them allied with us. They're still neutral, it's good. How is the psychoid doing?
Spoogay 1 lull. I would imagine a smelly ghoul.
Oh, I had to choose one. I'll go wrinkly. All this extra skin. Okay, we do not have you guys. In fact, let's go ahead and send Pesky over here, just in case you guys try to escape.
No, God!
So we are now eating
God, please, no!
twisted meat. Let's see how these guys are feeling about it. Blood, welcome in. I want to see someone eat the twisted meat. We could let the prisoners out.
Sniff, sniff. Yep, you're a nerd.
Hey, I'm ready for making axes.
Stinky cheese.
Stinky cheese. You're ready for what's the skill involved in making axes? Psychophage. Alright, let's use one of these. You're a recruit. So Roz, we're gonna use you for chronophage.
Blacksmith LVL 6.
Dude, I haven't done any blacksmithing. That's something I need to do. I have no clue how to level it up. Or what the right way of leveling it up is. And by right way, I mean min-max way. Duke, how old are you? 48. Oh, you're not ours. Alright, Andre. Sambo, you're a crafter. I need you not doing that. We only have 20 bioferrite after all of that.
Blacksmithing seems like a very difficult skill to level up. A lot of preparation needed to make reasonable progress.
Indeed. All right, so we were going to use that person with Andre. Roz, Andre. I wish I could just like pause this and like eject the stuff. All right, so as they gather it, it should get put down and we'll have enough bioferrite. Maybe. It's axe time. Oh, there we go. Let's do it. And then let's go ahead and ship some more drugs to the pigs, get them allied. We don't have that much yet. We need a lot more made. Let's get another drug lab going, even if it's outside of there. It's our bottleneck right now is processing this psychoid.
Do you still have to hike back?
Make another same blade. You talking about? Yeah, my character still needs to hike back.
Also, last MSG was to large.
Too large. Yeah, let me see. Broke down 2 and made 3 at a time. Only cost 4 charcoal each. Hunting knives. So hunting blades. We out of wood now. Always fires. Obelisk study progress. We could duplicate. So I wanted to duplicate Sambo. Sambo is our best crafting pawn right now. And it really kind of depends. So I got that question earlier. When you get the duplication, who do I want to duplicate? So what's the bottleneck in our community right now? And it's this. Although Ramada just got level 8, which will help. So in here, we have 2 set up so they can both be crafting.
TLC at your car.
Tender love and care. Woohoo! There's Sambo number 2. So we'll copy that. We'll copy the work schedule. And say this is Sambo 2. We have a bed already for you? Yep. Grab a weapon. And if they got something really bad that we can't help them with, we're going to throw in this cryo sleep casket for now.
Just
And
read
since-
Mechanics 5 before server reset.
You gonna be a mechanic too. All right, we'll mark this for prisons again. Okay, we need to put that bill in there. Copy. Boom. We could do pleasure pulse to keep everyone super happy, but it makes it so our productivity goes down. So I don't want to do that. But we should have a spot for Mind Numb Serum. So let's make a spot specifically for that.
8 in tailoring, mechanics, carving, and maintenance.
Dude, you are getting way up there in all of them. Okay. Curious. These guys I'm watching eat Twisted Meals. There we go. -10 for eating Twisted, but ate a lavish meal. Okay, so it is a net 2. And so we just had our colonists become inhuman. I think inhuman makes it so they don't care, but I'm not sure. I'm not really messed with this one. No, actually, it doesn't look like they don't have a no care. So if they have a mental breakdown, then they're going to become inhuman. Crumbling mind. All right, so we need a healer mech serum. So come here. Drop your stuff. You can keep your dread leather parka, that's fine. And then just go climb into the casket. So if we ever get a healing pawn or healer mech serum. Alright, there's our first humanity break. Because you ate twisted meat. Perfect. So now he is inhuman. And that'll make him... Oh, turn that off. Void pleasure. And always 8. Alright, let's load this up for some more pig deliveries or something. You know what? We could just try and get pigs allied by sending them stuff. And we're going to get rid of all of this junk. It's tainted. Masterwork simple helmet score. All right, we need to have more than just one person making the parkas. So I want others to skill up too. Let's do these less than 8. There you go, Blood.
Thundercrims says, hello, Daggeth.
Yo,
Glad
happy Monday, Thundercrims. Yeah, welcome in. Sambo is in here now, so I'm going to move you all the way over here. Alright, and what are we doing with these guys? We need to get that one dead. Let's do Psychophage. Raz. Dang. Pricey boy, you want it? Sure. Oh, we don't have enough bioferrite. Alright, I think we might just execute a few of them then. Let's see. You have peg legs. Let's remove them. Remove them. And let's make more. We are bottlenecked on that right now too. And we need more rice.
Thundercrim says food problems.
No, we're doing okay with food. Missing 4 flake. All right, let's send those to the pigs. We are overproducing the psychite right now and not being able to process it. That's one of our slowdowns. And we're increasing food so we don't have a food problem. So we did switch to making twisted meals. I'm going to stop.
Thundercrim
Now that we've got
says,
some other
why
meat.
not corn then?
I could start switching to corn. Corn has the problem of taking a really long to produce, and then you get a huge amount of it. And so, like, we would, if I were to start right now, we wouldn't have corn for many seasons, many days. And then when we get it, it would be packed in here. So it would be adding to problems. Whereas the rice, it grows really fast. So we're getting like a steady stream of it. So we could. It would just, it would create a problem of its own right now. Yo, Nightmare, we got some treats. Oh, sorry, Diago. Diago's like laying down right behind me. Got Goose in his bed though.
Thundercrim says fair enough.
You want a treat? Thank you for the treats. Goose says thank you for his shrimp. You give me the shrimps. How you doing, Nightmare?
Oh no, Diago.
Yeah, Diago. I'm sure you guys heard him making his little yelp. Poor little guy. He gets spooked easily. Oh, look at all that flake. How close are we now to Pig Ally? We need 31. But yeah, switching to corn at some point is a good idea. Just gotta make sure I'm not complicating issues. Complicating problems. Oh, ooh, we can do these. And we have thrombos coming in, so there's some more meat.
Doing
They're probably
okay.
going to come
Sprained my
walking through our
ankle
box.
last Wednesday morning. Still a little sore, but getting better.
Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Glad it's getting better, though. Oh, yeah, we're about to get some thrombos up in here. All right, let's launch these to the pig again. You know what? We'll hold on it. Let's send them the horns from killing them. So we're going to wait till morning, and then we'll go thrombo hunting. Alright, it's morning. Critical break risk. Weagle, have you gone inhuman yet?
Thundercrim says, would taming a thrombo be worth in 500%?
No, for me, from a min-max perspective, like if one auto joined us, sure, I'd keep it in our compound. But thrombos have a lot to kind of maintain. And one of my Rimworld strategies is keep it simple, stupid. And when you start having to add in animals, you gotta, every single raid, you gotta make sure that they're in the right compound area. And it just complicates things. Alright, we're gonna send Pesky out here. And so when you're playing Rimworld, you know, the game tends to test you with a variety of things. And doing too many things at once is one of those things that often will kill you.
Thundercrim says, Pixie running over trying to throw hands with the thrombos.
Yes, she is. Keep sending her back away, though. She's just dancing out here. Rescue, no, we want to hunt. Alright, now we're going to make some stuff out of thrombo fur.
Thundercrim says, is Devil Strand worth it?
Heck yeah. We actually just researched it. That's something that we're going to want to get going. Devil Strand is amazing. So thanks for the reminder. We're going to grow it in 2 spots. That way, if one of them gets destroyed, we got another spot of it. I want it to be as uniform as possible so they're making less trips out there. But the Devil Strand is nice because it takes a really long time to grow, but you're not going to be maintaining it a lot.
Thundercrim says, I was going to scream when I saw you draw the grow zone to include normal fertility soil.
How dare you? Shame! 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 Alright, we're actually getting some good rice in. So, like you were talking about, this might be a good time to start transitioning some of this. Like, I can shrink some of this and then start doing corn. But I didn't want to do it right then, because then we would just be compounding issues. And I like to have a mix of it, so that we're constantly still getting in some rice. And at some point here, I'm going to be switching to using hydroponics. Because one of the events in this game is it's going to make it so it goes completely dark on the map. Alright, let's put some more flake in. Get rid of these dread leather. And who are we doing with Duster? Sambo, okay. Sambo, I'm going to need you to start doing some of those dusters because we want those Rumbo fur made. And then we need those horns produced. Where'd the horns go? Let's load those in here. The horns add a lot of wealth to your colony. The Thrumbo horns. And they're pretty decent melee weapons. And we're probably near max raid point. Pigs are allied. Heck yeah. Alright, so we got the two that we want to be allied, and it would be nice to get these two allied as well. Do we have the Empire close enough? We do. We can send them stuff to get them allied as well. It's a Barenberg! How you doing, man? Happy Monday. Hope your Monday's going well. Hey, look, we put down some Devil Strand. I was going to say, we hadn't even put down any. There's two. This is a really big area of nothing. Excuse me, nothingness.
Thundercrim says, don't Empire raids often be quality over quantity, which makes sustained fire just turn them into Swiss cheese?
They do have some... Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. They do have usually good weapons and good armor. But, you know, any raid that will come in can be helpful. Especially when you call to your allies. Even though they're not going to, like, defeat the raid, it could be a distraction. All right, let's go ahead and get these done. Everybody party. Again. And a hydrate for the Barenberg. Cheers, man. Make sure you guys are hydrating. One of those easy things to do, but we forget. And then we get sore. Don't sleep well. Lots of things.
Thundercrim says the mandatory dance party.
And we got an undergrounder with bloodlust, so we're going to keep them. Don't forget to do exclamation join. And we're going to get them...
OJ, if it counts.
OJ counts, for sure. Just a lot of sugar in there. But it's delicious. I'm going to use you as a miner. Tia with a 4-shoot. Let's put you down here. All right.
Give me the signal for the pull when you're ready.
Signal.
Says, how's my colonist looking?
Thundercrims, where are you at? Body purist. 12 shooting. Good at plants. Good at art. Coffee, welcome in. Alright, so one thing you'll notice is this is a bloodlust. And so when I get a bloodlust pawn, I do them a little bit different. We've already created them an apparel policy, but the only different from the regular range is now they can wear tainted gear. So I have 2 bloodlust pawn. Oh, 3.
Thundercrim says awesome.
All right, we got another one. It's Nose. Nose is a teetotaler slowpoke. You know what? At this stage of the game, we'll take you. All right, so Nose needs a name. This is such a good song when they introduce this.
Thundercrim says, why do you put some colonists on ignore and not all on attack?
So some of them are incapable of violence. And so I want them to they're wearing shield belts. So I use them as melee pawns. I use them to melee lock. But they're incapable of violent. So I don't want them to flee from combat. I want them to stay nearby it. And did we get a name? We got Dragon. Is Dragon already in the colony? I think he is.
Thundercrim says meat shields.
Yes. Dragon is not in the colony. Okay. Welcome in, Dragon. All right, let's do another one. And let's load this up with the toxic packs so we can send those to Neanderthals. How much steel do we have? Man, we are still light on steel. That's the only steel we've found so far. We just had a conversion. Who was it? You are... What is R? I don't even remember what our religion is. Chelsea Path.
Thundercrim says, if I remember right, sending waste packs to factions that have Spacer Plus tech can have them send it back to you.
I have not heard that. I don't know. That might be a mod. Alright, that one can get recruited now. Let's also take off their legs. And I think we have bionic, so we can start making bionic legs. We have 2 pawns that can make these now. Let's get 4.
Converted yet.
Who's not converted yet? Recruited. Okay, thank you. And let's do preach or convert. Yeah, they're tough cookie to crack.
Thundercrim says waste packs may also be dropped back at you, and if the faction is already hostile, you may start a raid, says the Rimworld wiki on toxic waste packs.
Yeah, see, I've never had that happen, but I've only sent them to tribals, so that would be funny. You send it to someone with technology and they send them right back to you. So maybe that's just something that I heard somewhere, and so that's why I send it to the tribals and I don't send it to a place with faction. It's Brio. Oh, did we get a name for the other one? So we got Coffee. And who was our other one that we added in? Dragon, okay. So now we got a third one. Let's see how we're going to keep them. Undergrounder, too smart. Yep, we'll keep them. Social 12. We need another name from the queue. Everyone's getting pulled from the queue on this run. Oh, Duke.
Can't even make electricity, but can
Duke is no longer. I've never seen a tribals make transport pods. Alright, so this pawn we'll keep as our social pawn. But whenever they go inhuman, they're no longer going to be able to do social.
Thundercrim says some tribal quests have them arrive on transport pods.
Can he fix it? Lenzo the mechanic, yes.
Yes, he Can. Welcome in, Linzar. I haven't seen tribals ever arrive in a transport pod. Not saying that that's not something that's part of the game, just not something I've ever seen.
Hey.
Hey. All right, we got one more we could do.
Thundercrim says, for example, that quest where they stay at your colony doing absolutely nothing but eat your food and complain.
Yeah, but then isn't that something usually the Empire like is asking you to do, to take care of the tribals or something like that? I've not seen one where it's initiated by the tribals. And we got a name from the queue, the Lone Paw.
What a voice that was.
It's like the voice where you're like trying to get out your message. The Lone Paw. Welcome in, the Lone Paw. The Lone Paw is our lone member on the YouTube side. We also need to get some more weapons. Assault rifles made. We're working on it. And now our fridge is full of meat.
Thundercrim says tribals can also give that quest, and it'll be able learning cultures and whatnot. I can confirm this is real since I've gotten it a few times by now.
Got it. Yeah, that's kind of interesting that they can come by pods.
Was hella confused and still am.
It's also confusing that they won't come to your assistance. They won't come to your assistance when you ask them to. They don't have the technology. All right, now we're going to be giving stuff to the Empire. Good. Try and get them allied with us. And you all are stuck in bed now? Hypothermia. All right, let's put a fire in there. Perfect. All right, launch this to here.
Thundercrim says, why use heaters when can use fire amorite?
Right. Now, we'll probably put in heaters in a minute. I just wanted to do it real fast. We're also low on steel. Slowly but surely, we're starting to put the Devil Strand out. Masterwork Assault Rifle, so atop of our glass gets that. And then whoever's missing an Assault Rifle gets that one.
Why do you leave the defoliator on your map?
So the reason I leave a defoliator is it's an event that can only happen once in your tile. So if we have it happen and it happens somewhere where I don't need to remove it, like we're growing away from that area, I leave it, because if we destroy it sometime later, maybe it'll land right here. And then it will ruin all of our plants and we're forced to go take it out. Also, the way that the game works is the tile is going to have the same amount of plant growth. So same amount of berries, same amount of trees, etc. So when it happens like this, the tile's going to have the same as if this wasn't here. They just get condensed into the rest of the map that doesn't have that. and it will stop growing from 100 tiles. So you can see where I did those little shows just from the beginning, and we weren't growing in this corner, so it's fine to just not grow there.
Thundercrim says also, don't defoliators generate pollution?
They do. With biotech that came in, so you can see the pollutions here now. Incompetent cook. All right, what do we have cooking here that shouldn't be cooking? 10 cooks. Okay, so it just happens sometimes.
Thundercrim says won't really be an issue for a very long time with how slow the pollution is spreading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'd be done, and we can always put pollution pumps down.
Is taken, but you can't grow inside the range, so it does.
At Berenberg, but we aren't using the farmland anyway, so bleh.
Mm-hmm. Like, we could be using this fertile soil, but I'm not. Oh, we can do chronophage again. All right, who are we going to try and reduce age? $17-year-olds? 38-year-olds? I think we just got a pawn that was like 50. Let's put them in there. 45 blood. There we go. The lone pa, our 50-year-old. And then let's do the same one again, this one. 18 years younger.
Yeah, then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter. So that's why. Ooh, the Devil Strand. We could do this area of Devil Strand too. Legendary assault rifle. Boom. Grab that. All right, and then you with the knife, go grab an assault rifle. How's our kid doing? Our kid is going to be 13 real soon, and they got tier 8. Heck yeah. Do we have enough beds?
Hey, I'm already
Hey. You are already in. You got a Barenberg.
Thundercrim says, love me max child growth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the skill level 8 is so strong, especially if you get a child from level, or when they start at like level 5 or whatever. Level 3. Get them 8 every single time. All right, let's load this up again with more lake and other stuffs. And then we're making those beds. Okay. Normal, excellent. Let's have our best construction pawn go do the rest. Weagle. Cool, Weagle. I'm just going to leave this one so that I'll see if someone starts using that. Traits. You want me to check you out? Sure. Quick sleeping optimist night owl. Oh, that's right. I need to make it so that these guys are using other things again. Except red leather and human leather. And Devil Strand, Hyperweave are fine. Alright, we're out of power. Let's turn those back on.
Thundercrim says, has my name been picked in the queue while I was away?
Let's see. Do we have you in the colony?
Could be worse.
Yes, we do.
No comment.
You're a body purist. Great shooting, plants, and art. Okay, we can do philophagy too if one of these guys has a really high skill of something that we need. Instruction, are we bringing you on though? Yeah, we're converting that one.
Thundercrim says, I am aware I am in the colony. Lol, what I mean was if I got picked, again.
Good morning.
I don't think so. But you could do exclamation join. Weagle, it'll tell you. If you've been picked and you do exclamation join, it'll say you're already in the queue. How you doing today, Weagle?
Thundercrim says .join.
You're already in the queue. Alright, let's go ahead and make a little zone around these so I don't have to micromanage it.
Doing well. Lost another character on Warren server. Door zombie while I was discussing breakfast with my wife LUL.
Oh no, a door zombie. Oof, man. Sorry to hear that. Alright, let's get another geyser going. Always check your doors.
Thundercrim says, I've been fun sticking around, but I'm gonna dip now. See you next stream,
Alright, dude.
Daggeth.
Yep, sounds good. Have a good rest of your day. Evening. Alright, let's set this to be chopped. And then we need power.
Clearing
Man, lifters
Montreach
are
can
good.
get tedious.
Man, I'm looking forward to the next patch. So season 3 of Warren server can begin. I also started a brand new sprinters run last night, and I got a personal best yesterday, in Project Zomboid. If you want to see my last death,
I am as well.
there's our 198 kills with sprinters, and I died, and I'm gonna say I think I died to actual RNG because I'm jumping a fence and then we get scratched and I can no longer sprint away from this horde that's coming after us. But the one thing that I could have done is our boots had a hole in them, so that's probably why we got the scratch. Duplicate again in 24 days. launch it. So we just need 24 more.
How close are you to the Anomaly ending?
We're really close. I mean, I could do it right now, but just kind of showcasing keeping a lot of pawns happy and some of the Anomaly stuff. But we've done everything except for starting activating it. And then I asked if chat wanted to see how we can cheese the ending, or if we wanted to do it with max raid size, and chat voted for cheese. So we'll do cheese before we do the ending. And it makes the Anomaly ending so much easier. Like crazy easy. Cheese.
I like cheese.
I also don't know what I'm going to do for my next run. So I probably need to think on that. Hey, our kid is an adult. Alright, we can give them Iron-Willed. Neurotic. Neurotic is nice. Look at that global work speed. I like that. And then 3 skills. So we didn't get the 4. So we'll give them... They're already fast learning. Construction. Mining. And plants. The triple entendre. Alright, who wants to be our kid? Exclamation join. And then we'll get a poll here for them in a second. Let's have you do that. We're going to have you mine first. Do the other things after.
Teetotaler, you.
We got a few of them. And then let's go into, whoa, voice crack. Let's go into your drug policy. Now they're 13. We need to add in a new one. 13 to 17-year-old. Change that.
How do you fit 15 kilograms into a 1.5 L cooking pot?
I don't know, you tell me. Organized trait.
When I first started playing, I loved Teetotaler.
Yep. Same. Cargo pods. Wake up. Alright, we can get some bioferrite from these. Chop them down if they're full grown. That one is.
Changed very quickly after I learned about drugs.
Yeah, drugs are so strong in this game, but I agree. I stayed away from drugs when I first started. Except beer. For some reason, beer is like, let's go with beer. And now that's the one that I don't use.
Just made 2 stews and they both won't fit in the oven. Gotta use both ovens.
Yeah, that's what I do typically, Blood. Because I use multiple ovens, and we don't even have the big ovens either. Alright. After we do this to this one, we're going to execute that one. Chimeras! Oh, that's a lot of chimeras. That's a lot of chimera. And I don't think they're flammable either. Pretty sure they're not.
At Blood Zero Ryan, were you using beans, lentils, or pasta? I think there is a bug where it puts the weight of the entire bag in the pot instead of a serving.
I wonder if I've hit that too. Legendary Thrumbo Duster. Oh, that thing is going to be so valuable. 4,000. Oh my goodness. Who's putting it on?
Run could be a kind of slaver-themed run with only 1 to 3 pawns, and then only slaves.
Slaves are...
Dream coat.
And
Slaves seem tedious to me, man.
Gotta get that fiber.
You gotta like make sure they don't break down. Why not just recruit them? Execute. All right. That one's done. Come on, Chimeras, attack.
Could be a fun challenge.
To me, it doesn't sound fun. That's the thing. It sounds tedious. I don't know. Slaves have not sound fun for me in this game. Like, I've messed with them just a tiny little bit. I like when I'm hands off, like right now. Like they're all being super happy and I'm not having to micromanage and I'm at speed 4. That's what I really enjoy in the game. They've got enough food. They're making all them drugs. In fact, we might have enough to ally. We needed what? 24? What other ideas you got? Ooh, that's close.
Or a quest to run where you
Ooh, that could be fun.
every quest.
I could go for one of those, and when we die, we don't try and redo it. Because that could be tedious, because, man, some of those quests are rough. I could do a quester run, maybe. When we die, we die. We need one more point.
I caved, Daggeth. I got 50% off peanut M&M. I am so weak.
Peanut M&Ms are so good, though. Nomad runs are interesting, especially with the grav ship. Although it's not really a nomad run, is it? You're on a ship. All right, we have 3 allies now. Here come the Chimera. So if you haven't seen Chimera, they are difficult. Especially if we ran out there, we would have wiped. So the way to defeat Chimera is they're going to behave like animals. They're not going to break through your walls. They go into this attack mode. And then after a certain amount of time, they retreat. And you go and you shoot them when they're in their retreat mode. And your attacking them could cause them to respond by attacking you back.
Maybe an Ark of Noah run where you have to get a pair of every animal.
Yeah, that one sounds tedious to me too. haven't really done a whole lot of genes, like gene splicing. I could try and do one of those runs. Like I could do that right now. We could start doing gene work where we try and make our pawns into super genes or something like that. That's one thing I don't have a great understanding in the game. What's wrong with you, Ramada? Oh. You're on Go Juice withdrawal. Did I put you on a Go Juice withdrawal policy? No juice.
Only enemies run where every faction is hostile.
I guess TTS still
Only
has some
enemies.
non-working random voices.
It does. How about a pigs in space run on Gravship? Pigs in a blanket. Pigs in space. Like on an asteroid? Alright, let's go kill them. I'm gonna move these two over here. And you're now a shooting pawn.
The Bacon Brigade.
The Bacon Brigade, I like it. Alright, we're gonna start out this door. They're really close though. Pesky, go right there. Everyone else sit right here. Now Pesky, open that door.
Doesn't have to be limited to an asteroid. I was thinking of the old Muppets skit.
Morning, Dagoff.
Morning.
Hospitality run having to take in every joiner.
So what I'm doing right now is very risky. Just bear with me. No, I'm not doing that. Nope, nope. Yeah, we're not going to send him out. It's too risky. I'm going to do this and now they're going to attack. Whoa, they retreat even further away. Interesting. Okay.
I don't get why they don't attack.
That's just their way that they behave. Is they will go on this attack and then they retreat. We're going to go over to this door. So the whole point of this run was to kind of showcase how to deal with all the different threats. So double doors will prevent that guy from coming through. So now they're on attack mode. They'll do this attack where they frenzy around our base, and then we just repeat. So when I first played Anomaly, it was learning all the different ways to defeat the threats that could potentially wipe you. It felt like every single time we'd have a threat, there was a 50-50 chance that we would wipe because we just didn't know how to deal with it.
Is a broken wall a threat?
Not with double doors. So once they're done now, then we'll go and rebuild that door. So what I like to do is I'm setting a granite door right here. Actually, you know what? Even we could do this for now. Just have it as temporary. Alright, they're withdrawing. So we take everyone again. Let's go out out this side door again. Kill these ones right here. Everyone in place. If they start attacking, we run in. Here they go. Poor Weagle. Mangled Scar. Weagle, you took an assault rifle shot to the head somewhere over here when we were kiting Devourers. Uh-oh. For some reason, they sniffed through. All right, we're going in here since we have this little extra area. Oh, that door's open. That's not what I wanted to do. Pesky, can you get down here and close this? Back in. Pesky, I'm going to put you right here. Oh, maybe we can't get down to that. No, too risky. Get back in. All right, so we have shield belts right here. Come in the front. And then we also have the ability to slow them down with these. There went chat. So we have a safety net, just in case. As long as these guys don't keep on opening up these doors. Who else is tough? They're withdrawing. We got lucky. All right, chill mods, I need you to get attended to. Actually, go back. Sano, I don't want you getting hurt. Duke, come up. Pesky is taking it. Pesky, Pesky, you are downed. Dragon, you got 17 hours. Duke, you got 19 hours. Okay, cool. Well, that was fun. We need to get this door repaired right away. A lot of mechs to repair. We need to get that one built. We will come out and do this door first. And Pesky's already on our feet.
That door bashing mechanic I'm pretty is a bug.
The door bashing? Yeah, I think so. They're supposed to hit it a couple times and then leave it alone. Once we get that repaired, we can get this door back opened. We need to get Sambo fixing these guys. Pesky, go do what you want to do.
Supposed to bash through like that.
No, they're not.
I've seen human raids do the same thing.
Yeah, human raids are supposed to like hit the door 3 to 5 times. But that was all of them hitting it. Usually it's one. Where you at, Sambo? Need you to do that one. We need to kill these. There's a couple of them left. Let's see. You have 3 hours, 2 hours. Just making sure they're not going to wake up and murder us. We got a lot of meat coming in. Do we have any of them die? Nope. Cool. All right, Pesky, can you open this for us in case we get another raid? Thank you. And we were thinking about creating a spot to kill raids that won't go into our burn box. And this could be a good area. But again, if we're going to do the cheesy way, I don't need to. We need a lot of wood chopped. Build those out again. Chronophage can be done. We don't need the fire anymore. Did we get the allied? We did. So we've gotten the 3 allied that we wanted. And we can't get these guys allied. But we can start trading. We have 1 bionic leg score. First baby, yay! First baby is now first kid. Looks good. First kid, do all this stuff. Actually, I want you doing that too. And I want you to clean the head of hall. Oh, and we didn't get a name for the kid, did we? The other one. We need a pull from the hat. Unless you guys pulled and I missed it. Alright, base is rebuilt. Let's sell off some of this twisted meat.
The Lone Paw.
It was the Lone Paw? Didn't I name them something? Yeah, no, we did the Lone Paw. That was a different pawn. I think that was the last one we pulled, though.
Or is he already in?
Yeah, we got the Lone Paw in. Night Wolf. Let's see, do we have a Night Wolf in the community colony? We do now. Welcome in, Night Wolf. Conversion. Alright, let's get them to be one of us now. And we could turn on Twisted Meals again. Alright, what do we need? We need steel. So let's go get some steel. And we're going to send out... The Lone Paw has good social skills. Let's send the Lone Paw. Go. Take all of our twisted meat. So we want all of your steel. And then let's grab components and other stuff. So what unique stuff do they have? Sanity Lance? Nah. We'll get a telescope. Phoenix armor. Ooh. Words of Serenity, no thank you. Animal Pulsar could actually be useful. Let's go with components. And plasteel. And then we'll set our telescope up right here. Oh, it's roofed. Okay, we'll set it out over here. And we're going to set everyone to haul real fast so we can get this stuff in. The waste dump. No, we would totally have taken this if you gave us Healer Mech Serum or a Resurrect Mech Serum, because we still have Sambo here from very first day. We also need to get another one of these made. All right, things are getting hauled. And we can take them off. Humanity break for Nightwolf. Perfect. Masterwork assault rifle. Who's getting that? Pit gate. Where's it opening up? Oh, here. All right, so set everyone back into compound. This one is a really easy one to defeat with our current base setup. So the pit gate's going to spawn a bunch of flesh beasts, and they'll run through our burn box. So we'll send these two. And we got plague. Oh, it's just Gabriel. Okay. Are you a sickly pawn? Yeah. Makes sense. Checks out. We'll give them reach health, and we'll actually just give you regular medicine. All right, you two. So we're just warming this up for when the pits come out. So we already defeated this a while ago up here somewhere. Yeah, we're low on medicine.
Nearly out of medicine.
We'll have to pick some up when we go trading again. All right, there's the pit gate. This is will be a big raid. So we're at max raid size. But these guys are very vulnerable to fire. Flammability, 125%. Oh yeah, they're gonna burn the map around. All right. So now when they do that and then they pop back like that, they don't have a target anymore. So we're going to have to go out and kill them, which is fine. We'll get some target practice. Let's also get some more of this twisted meat loaded up. That's 2,000. And a hydrate. Thank you much.
I'm so mad that I'm only at 2.
I'm mad too. What the heck? What the heck? But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being at 2. GPT shout out, Mighty Mouse. And get rid of the goose cam. Alright, so we're waiting for daylight and then we'll go deal with them. And let's load this with our trading pawn. And send you out to... Let's go up here. No, let's go to these pigs. They'll get more. We'll get more for the flesh with the pigs. All right, and then you guys have anything unique that we want? Not really. Plasteel, Nutrimine. That's good. Humanity break for Linzar. Linzar says, F this. I want to be inhuman. Alright, let's go take everyone and start over here. Create the wall of pesky. If they're upset, I'm sending them back.
Greetings.
Dragon! How you doing, man? You made it into the colony. Oh my goodness, back up, back up. Night Wolf. Crazy Night Wolf. Keep going.
Nice.
How strong I am.
You strong. Let's go check you out. Teetotaler Slowpoke. Oh, I guess you're not that strong. Basically taking anyone at this point. But you'll be a good shooter at some point. We'll make that happen. And you'll get peg legs, so you'll be faster.
Shooter always good.
Anyone can become a good shooter in our colony. We get lots of opportunities. All right, we cleared them. So let them go eat. And then we will go destroy this. And allow all these to be brought back in. A leathery stranger. Where is he at? Where? Oh, I was hoping they were going to be the one that could be a nice healer. All right, let's just go kill him.
And how are you today?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Look at all those meals. Thank you, leathery stranger. It's a holiday here in the States, but unfortunately, I still get to work. Oh, they revived themselves. All right, so it's going to be one of them. Death refusal.
My husband also has to work.
Yep. But it'll be a quiet day at work.
Well,
that was their last death refusal.
Kids, might Eve. I cry.
Maybe for research him.
Nah, we're just gonna kill him. We got these guys. Oh, and what are we researching anomaly-wise? Flesh beasts.
Isn't it better to have them join and then kill them for adaptability factor?
Yeah, we're at max raid though.
Isn't the worst debuff.
Look at our raid points. We're at 14,000 raid points, and so it automatically drops down. So there's adaptability is not going to happen right now. But I would agree. Nightwolf, you made it into the colony. You're our neurotic fast learning. You were a kid in our colony. We grew you into this. You came teetotaler. We did not make you that.
Fast learner.
Yeah, and neurotic. I like it.
Nice.
Neurotic gives them the increase to speed productivity. All right, let's go check this place out. Let's do a pleasure pulse.
I'm lurking loudly. XD.
Lurking loudly. Hope you had a good weekend, man. We're going to do pleasure pulse and then we'll go take care of this. Everyone will be so happy. So if you move your pawn around, sometimes you'll hear squirming noise, then you know where the thing is at. So we're just checking real quick with this guy. See if we can hear any squirming noises. Nope. No. Something coming down here again. That out. All right, that's going to make everyone in our colony super happy, that pleasure pulse. It's the lurker. The lurker. What does it give us? Electro harvester. Eh, we don't care about that. Shamblers. Ooh, how big of a shamblers? It's 2 shamblers. Okay. I think we're okay with that.
Oh no, we will die.
Yeah, 2 shamblers, run.
I do like this Anom soundtrack.
Me too. Squirming sounds. All right. So we found the location of it. So he did his job. He did reconnaissance. Pesky did their job. I think if you kill these, it gives you... Yeah, consume. Animal war cry. Simple meals. Bionic heart, yoink. We found insects. How many? It's 3. All right, we should be able to take it on. Alright, but I don't want Pesky doing a whole lot more down there, so let's get out. And we can bring in our crew. So they're gonna go to sleep.
Morning!
Yo, Kill, welcome in, man. How you been?
Doing well, thumbs up.
Heck yeah. You get a GPT shout out for Kill? Please? Any of these guys tough? They weren't. We would have taken them. We turned tough pawns into ghouls.
Day got a day off tomorrow, so I'm able to pop by.
Got the day off, Spectral. Welcome in. How you been, man? And can we get Spectral one too as well? All right, we're gonna go into here now. Take everyone but our kid, and any slow-moving pawn I'm not gonna bring.
Been all right, working a lot.
Okay, so we know it's over here. Let's go get that first, the bionic heart. We'll just take out the queen. Here, guys. Let's do... Oh, we don't have our shooting special? Oh, well. Done.
Is this a DLC or a mod? Don't know a lot about Rimworld.
This is a DLC, so this is called the Anomaly DLC. And it adds kind of like a horror trope to Rimworld. Adds a little horror flair. So the whole point of the DLC is you start out with this entity codex and you don't know any of the entities, and then you try and figure out what they are. And so Rimworld is a game that creates some threats for your colony that you're trying to build out. And Anomaly introduces a ton of new threats.
Such a good DLC.
Nightmare, welcome to the queue. Get you guys some shoutouts. And anytime there we go.
Tie 3.
Yeah, of course, man. All right, so that's gonna crack here shortly. Colony is looking strong. We're not in the need of anything, but we can start getting to trade and build out some more bionic legs. How many crafting pawns do we have at skill 8?
7 and
3.
rock on.
So I want to make our crafting room bigger now. Nightmare, I know you're not streaming right now, but sometime in the future, I imagine. Oh, we're still low on steel.
64 spec art.
Yeah, of course, man.
Hopefully.
And this one. Did we convert one or did we kill one? I don't... Let's see, recruit. I thought we were recruiting two. Wavering and Waverly. I don't know, maybe. Maybe we killed him. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? That's this closing. I thought it was the Revenant attacking. Drugs, okay. We got lots of drugs. We got a mech that needs to get rebuilt. All right, we get that loaded up. Nope. Did I load it into here? What did I do? I thought I loaded it. Set to load. Flake. Bolty we're not going to use. And all this stuff. Exotic goods. What do you want that we have? We don't need that. Some Luciferium. We could start healing that way.
I've never seen this fort layout. What's the idea behind it?
So this is our compound. These are our outer walls, and that's going to keep us safe. Inside of here, this is a tunnel. So when a raid comes in, they're going to try and take the easiest route into our base. And since we don't have any doors blocking them, they see this as the easiest way in. So they'll tunnel in through here. They'll run through this maze. These little granite fences will slow them down. So that down here at the bottom, we have our Molotov cocktails, and we heat this room up. So this becomes an oven. They run in to attack us, and they get caught in this, what we call a burn box, and they die. Now there'll be some threats that we can't kill in there, and so we kill those outside of our walls.
Thank you for the
Maple
follow,
Goose. Thank you for the follow.
So
but this enables us. Exactly. This enables us. We're taking on the maximum size raid that the game will send at us now. And we're going to get rid of our toxic waste packs. And also, who was it that was our dum-dum? Weagle, right? Weagle got a brain injury. So we're going to have Weagle take Luciferium now. So I'm going to go into assignment policy. We're going to duplicate this. We're going to change this to Lucy. Say that that person can carry one Luciferium. Weagle, I want you to go find the Lucy and take it. So Luciferium will heal the brain over time. But if they stop taking Luciferium, they die. So I like to only have like one pawn, or if we have an abundance, a couple pawns on the Luciferium. Okay. And I'm looking at the clock, guys, and I do need to end our stream here. But we'll be back on with the Anomaly run tomorrow. And depending on how work goes today, I might stream some Project Zomboid tonight. Keep our Sprinters run going. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're on the YouTube, we can't bring you along with us. But we greatly appreciate you being here. And if you're on Twitch, let's find us our raid out target.
Have a great day, everyone. Have a good one.
Coffee is on.